What's good, everyone? Night Cage here, and this is actually my first fantasy army, and I'm going to be doing something really unique. I am going to be building the Nippon army, the samurai, and I realized that the samurai isn't an official army of GW, but GW did at one point in the past make models for Samurai Army, and there is background and history on them, but that has since gone away, and you don't really hear or see anything about it. But I was just kind of sitting around the house the other day, and I spend 90% of my time playing 40K because I absolutely love the story and I love campaigning. But my brother came to me and he mentioned, "Hey, why don't you play fantasy?" And I have a Dark Elf army, I have a Warriors of Chaos army, I have a Demons army for fantasy already. And as I explained to my brother, it's difficult for me to get involved with fantasy because the gameplay just seems to be so blocky to me and kind of more tournament based, more competitive driven, and I'm more into the hobby as a whole in terms of enjoying building characters around complex stories and playing out campaigns and playing out storylines. And I really love the fluff, and that's one of the things with 40K that really drives me. But I'm also a historian. I study Japanese history. I'm involved in classical martial arts and the classical martial arts of Japan. I'm traveling to Japan yearly. I have students there. I teach Budo. So when my brother mentioned to me, "Hey, why don't you do a historical Japanese army for fantasy?" I thought, that might be impossible. But as I started doing more and more research, I started to find remnants of something that GW had already started. And then I started to meet up with individuals from other clubs who's already given this a shot. And there are actually books out there, rule books out there that many clubs have written, and some individuals have written, and there are many different flavors. The Nippon Army, with its fluff and its culture and its history, from what these guys are doing, is really, really, really detailed. Is very well written. I'm going to post the links below so that you guys can see. For those of you that's interested, this is going to be a long process. Since we started this club, my brother's going to be working with me and teaching me to play fantasy also. I needed to do something that I was going to really enjoy. I've tried playing other fantasy armies and I just couldn't get into it. But Samurai is something that I'm really passionate about. And guys, the cool thing is they actually got ninja uh, in this Nippon army. So it's going to be really cool. So, even with just the modeling possibilities and the painting possibilities, and even if I'm just sitting at home, sitting around, kicking it with the fellas, and just playing at home, for me, it's all worth it because I just play for the fun anyway. So, I've already begun putting my Nippon army together. So let me show you guys what I did. I found the 28 millimeter because I needed to make sure that I got the right scale. So as you can see, this is my Dark Elf. He's slightly thicker, but in terms of height, these guys are the exact same height. So this is where I found the models. It is War Games Factory, 16th century samurai. It took some time to do some looking on the internet. Very, very affordable for $19. This samurai box I got 25 samurai in this box. That is these guys. All of these guys came in that box, and I got a whole regiment of samurai. Cool thing is, for those of you that don't really know much about samurai history and background, the cool thing is with the Yoroi, with the armor that they're wearing, all samurai wore the daisho, so they actually count as having two close combat weapons, guys. So that's pretty cool. I got 12 cavalrymen for $19. And over here, the Ashigaru. This is these guys have the teppo, have the guns, the rifles, and I also have a box of spearmen. And the cool thing is with these, now these are all troops. All four of these in the rule book count as troops, count as corps. So this is actually pretty cool. Look at the details. I need to add the arms. I hadn't added the arms yet. But they have the sashimono, the flags on the back. And all of my guys have the daisho, the pair of swords. They're looking really nice. I hope you guys like these miniatures. I can't wait to get them painted. So I'm going to be taking my time putting this army together. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I'm doing with my fantasy army. Yeah, I am going to be building the Nippon army, and you guys going to have to follow me on this one, man, and see how it turns out. I can't wait to play test these guys. So, yeah, that is where I am, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to reach out, man, go to wargamesfactory.com for those of you fantasy guys that want to try this. And pretty affordable, man. 25 figures in a box for $20. You just can't beat it. So, anyway, hit me back. Peace.